Hi everybody! I'm up to the stage of my doll's house renovation where I want to start working on the inside in the miniature apartment above the art gallery space. So if you've been watching my videos before, I am turning this doll's house into a converted warehouse with an art gallery at the bottom and a modern apartment at the top. And I'd removed a floor because I want to make a bedroom area on the mezzanine level. So today I've been doing some sketches to show different options of what I could do with this space. And I would be really grateful if you could watch along and leave in the comments your thoughts and ideas because I've got lots of different options. So a while ago I did actually create the mezzanine floor out of some wood. I cut some holes in it because this is where the spotlights were going to go. However, when I've come to hold this flooring up in place, I have found a few problems. This mezzanine floor needs to accommodate a bed and any other bedroom furniture, but it also probably needs to hold the bathroom level as well. So when I removed the floor, obviously I actually removed a room, so this doesn't leave me with much space. All of these items are little bits of furniture and accessories that came with this doll's house and my other doll's houses as well, and I've kept them in the hope that I might be able to upcycle them, although I do plan on making most of the furniture myself. But I gathered together some of these pieces of doll's house furniture just so that I could look at the scale and the amount of area that I have to work with here. So I plan on putting a little bookcase on this floor here, and that will hold up the mezzanine floor, and I also plan on putting a post that looks quite industrial here to hold up the mezzanine floor as well, as if the apartment has had some walls knocked out and then some structures put in place. I obviously need a staircase. Now I could put a dividing wall up here with a bathroom, but that makes the bedroom area really small. A different option is that I could cut part of this floor away and then move it to the opposite side and have a separate bathroom over here somewhere, but I'm not sure how the stairs would work for that. So I took a photo of this space and I've done a little bit of planning. I worked on my iPad and drew lots of different options, and I'm going to talk you through each option, and I'd be really grateful of your opinions. Okay, so option 1. So this option involves putting the bookshelf underneath the mezzanine floor here, and that bookshelf is what I would like for all of the options, so that won't change. I would like the living area in that space to the right hand side. So this option, as you can see, doesn't involve having any sort of bathroom. Now, I'm not too happy with that idea because I like my doll's houses to be as realistic as possible. I would also have to put the staircase in. Now, clearly this takes up quite a lot of space on the ground floor, and I need to fit a kitchen into the ground floor area of this apartment. So this is something that I've considered from option 3 onwards, but first I just want to show you option 2. So option 2 would be the same layout downstairs, but I would split the mezzanine level so that there was a wall in between, creating a bathroom space and a bedroom space. I'm thinking that this would look quite squashed. I think that the bathroom accessories, the little toilet, the little sink, and I'd make a shower would be all quite close together. And then I think that there wouldn't be much room around the bed space for things like a wardrobe or other accessories. So let me know what you think, whether you prefer option 1 or 2 there. But then I do have some other options as well. Okay, so option 3. Now to try and fix the problem of not having much space for the kitchen, I have moved the staircase here. Sorry about the quick drawing, obviously it's not very accurate. So the staircase would go from the centre of the room up to a little landing, which would then give space for the staircase to go in the other direction and reach the mezzanine. However, this landing would have to be very low and the staircase would have to be at probably the wrong angle. And I like to make my miniature recreations quite accurate and to scale, so I'm not sure that this option would work. I do like the thought of having the little kitchen underneath the staircase, but I just don't think that I've got enough height in the room. Obviously for option 3 as well, I could still change the mezzanine area to be split so that it has the bathroom and the bedroom. But let's have a look at option 4. So as you can see for option 4, instead of having the staircase, I've added a little ladder. Now this gives me a lot more space downstairs. So the question is it a realistic option to have a little ladder? With this being a converted warehouse, I do like the thought that it's quite unusual. And yeah, what do you think? I don't know. I really like the fact that it gives more space downstairs. So this is option 5, which is exactly the same, but this time with the mezzanine level split into the bathroom and the bedroom. And then there's also option 6. Now, option 6 is an option that I have spoken about right at the beginning of this doll's house makeover whilst I was doing some planning. And it was something that I actually decided not to do. But as I'm starting to fill this space and as I can see it coming together, it is now something that I'm thinking of again. So, option 6. Do you think it's worth me trying to remove the ceiling and going into the attic space, but leaving a little landing here where I can create a bathroom in the attic, sort of on another mezzanine level, which would be accessed by another little ladder? I think the ladders would look quite good because they would match the staircase that's outside of the house leading up to this apartment, and this would give me a little bit of space to have a bathroom area and a nice big bedroom. But it is quite a risk because I don't know if I can neatly remove part of the ceiling. So let me know what you think. I would really love to know your opinions because it will help me to make my decision. In fact, it's already really helped just to be able to talk through the different options. Now, obviously, there could be more options. So if you think of anything other than these 6 options, please also let me know in the comments. Because you might have a really amazing idea that I've not thought of. So I'd be really grateful to hear any of your thoughts. If you have a preference between options 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, please let me know. Or if you think I should do something completely different, please let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching and I hope that you have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!